Alrighty, so I am on the right and George's on the left, and as many may have guessed already, I am Oregon.
Yes, you can
Rawr.
see him transforming. For those of
Yeah.
you watching the video, this first little part has no audio, unfortunately.
Yes, because I was a dumb person.
Yes.
Because I have my audio off most of the time in order to hear other stuff that's going on in my room. So there we go.
Yeah.
So first we start off with the trash mobs. These are iron dwarves, correct?
Yes. These are the Iron Dwarves, um, enemies of the Earthen, and they are being constructed because of the Prime Designate trying.
We'll get to him later.
Okay. Well, this is the inside of the Halls of Stone entry hallway. Was we're fighting some more golem constructs, which are also featured, but that's also being developed in the later part of this episode. So,
Yes.
um, you tell them like what's going on here. Why did we have to come to Uldrar in the first place? If
Uh,
you remember, the Halls of Stone and Halls of Lightning, they were released with Wrath, but Uldrar itself, the raid instance, wasn't released until 3.1.
yes. Um, well, the main reason is from Bran Bronzebeard. He's been doing research in all of Storm Peaks and stuff, but it also ties into a certain Titanic Watcher who is the brother of Loken.
Mm-hmm. So
Uh,
you can
it's
do
so
those.
it's kind of a combo thing.
Yeah, you can enjoy the quest line in Storm Peaks that goes in depth. Very well recommended before coming to this instance, as far as lore is concerned.
Mhm. I never finished the quest line completely because I got stuck on the part where you're gathering the armor for aforementioned Titanic Watcher, whose name I've fails me at the moment. Thorum, I think.
Yeah, Thorum.
Yeah.
And you do all those quests. You involve with the Sons of Hodir, and you get quests to come, or you have to come here, and you have to go to the Hall of Lightning, and then you have to go to Uldrar in 3.1 because of that
Yes.
awesome patch trailer. If you've watched it,
I didn't see that one, that patch trailer. I mostly saw the 3.3.3 one.
oh, the Lich King trailer.
Yeah, that was the first trailer I ever actually saw, and I feel ashamed because of it.
Well, I recommend going and watching the patch 3.1 trailer, Secrets of Uldrar, I believe it's called.
Hmm.
And at the beginning, it shows Bran Bronzebeard running out of Uldrar. He was being not chased because Kolagarn stuck into the ground, but Kolagarn was shooting laser beams at Bran, and Bran ran out of Uldrar and came back to Dal and was telling everybody what was going on. And Ronan was like, "Oh, sounds bad," and Jaina was there, and Varian was like,
Was she crying?
"No, not yet."
Oh, okay.
But Jaina was there with Varian, and then Garrosh and Thrall showed up, and they yelled at each other. And it was, yeah, pretty much just, you know, faction hating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here we are, major lore area here. We have some crystal stone giants.
Oh, yeah. We're in the
Uh,
crystalline quarry.
yes. And the iron dwarves are excavating the stone giants for an unknown purpose.
I would assume use them in the little army that they're being made up of.
Mhm.
It makes sense to
Well, the
me.
thing is, they're made of stone, so you figure they would want iron giants or something, not stone, because stone is right up there with earthen,
Yeah.
right?
Well, you make do with what resources you can, I guess.
All right. Well, anyway, obviously we have to stop this before it gets too far out of hand.
Oh yeah, we can't have lots of stone giants running around killing people. That'd be bad.
Hmm. So we stop the excavation and take care of the tiny crystal They're not giants though. They're just
No.
elementals.
Yeah, they're just little rock guys,
Okay.
I would say. Nothing
But
to be scared of.
it's mostly stop them from coming to life because they're already shaped, but they're not active yet for whatever reason.
And remember that this area of the instance is skippable.
Yes, you do not have to come here at all. You don't have to do any of this, but we're kind of sadistic like that, and we wanted to subject you to it all.
Yes. Enjoy all of the awesome lore of the instance. And as you might note, Waffles is protection. And I
Yes,
am Fury in this particular instance.
because I suck at Fury.
It's honestly not that hard.
Well, yeah, I just don't have gear for it. I'm perfectly capable of tanking. I just don't. If I switch to Fury, I will die.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing enough damage to kill anything before it kills me.
And we continue up, killing more crystalline shardlings and dark rune controllers. And as you can see, or could see up in the upper left-hand corner, is the first boss that we will encounter in this video.
He's big.
Yes, that would be Crystallis.
Crystallis. He is a stone giant who is, making more stone giants, obviously, for nefarious reasons.
It's very bad. And so he also has loots, and so we're going to kill him.
Yes, although we do not need these loots at this current time, as Gentonord is level 85.
Exactly. So I have awesome, not Wrath gear, I have Cataclysm gear, and so nobody needs this stuff. And so we're just going to kill him very quickly. And he didn't even get to use Shatter. It's a poor shame.
Yeah, that's like how awesome we are. Shatter did not happen. And because we're warriors, he does his shockwave, it pushes us back, and we charge right back in.
And down he goes. And where did we go? We're hiding.
We got smashed. But as many people may not or may do know, that makes no sense the way I said that. I am only level 84. I've been, way too busy with real life stuff to be playing, so I'm way behind as far as gear and leveling and all that stuff.
But you do have a level 85.
Yeah, my hunter.
Yeah, but so just so people don't
warriors are so much better.
Well, just so people don't think you're a total noob, because he doesn't even have a level 85. Why am I listening to this guy?
Well, you are the Loremaster. I'm like the seeker lackey guy,
right? You are the seeker. I will give you that. But we are continuing on through the instance with Crystallis down to the next boss, which is also optional.
Yes, optional as well as completely speculative as to what the lore surrounding her/it is. Obviously, if anybody has ever done the Halls of Stone, they know who this boss is.
And it's not that guy.
Yeah, it's not that guy. That's just a normal stone giant. Or is that an iron giant?
It looks pretty iron to me.
I love that movie.
Compared to like these iron dwarves, they look similar in their make. So
you at this time
are a bush.
I was so sure. Yes, I was taking quite a lot of damage because my stamina isn't nearly as high as it should be.
Also, part of your being level 84-ness.
Yes, but this is a heroic Halls of Stone.
Oh yeah, we failed to mention that we did both of these on heroic mode because normal mode is just simply too easy. Heroic mode was still pretty easy.
Yeah, but we didn't want to make the videos ridiculously short.
Oh yeah, and
might have been a good idea actually.
You can see now in the background while we're fighting these lightning constructs, the Maiden of Grief.
She is quite tall.
Oh yeah,
and she's a hammer.
And she's female.
That would, yeah. And she shares models with the Maiden of Virtue in Karazhan, who was most likely placed in Karazhan, not from there.
So it makes you wonder, if there are other maidens of different things, like the Maiden of Joy, or you know, different.
Hmm.
Because I mean, there's a Maiden of Virtue, there's a Maiden of Grief.
There's that crazy cat maiden.
Oh yeah, in Ulduar, crazy cat lady. So anyway, yeah, Maiden Grief. We have no idea why she's grieving.
It is speculative that she is in the Halls of Stone recording the information of Azeroth, of all the things she's seen, and that is why she is the Maiden of Grief, because she's grieved by all the terrible things.
And we killed her very quickly.
Yes, and I got the achievement. Good grief.
um, but her hammer, her staff thing, her weapon that she had.
Mm-hmm.
If you noticed it while we were there, it's similarly in the same model as the Scepter of the Sifting Sands.
Really?
Yeah. For those of you that
Had
got to enjoy.
warnings. But anyway, yes, most likely she is grieved by recording and seeing all the information that has happened on Azeroth.
Pretty sad, tragic history.
Yes.
Lots of wars.
And she probably has been entering all of that information into the next boss we're heading towards.
Mm-hmm. And as we continue on through killing more golems and constructs, and you can see over there some friendly NPCs.
What? Yes, we got 3 earthen, a gyrocopter or something.
Yeah, I believe that would be a gyrocopter.
Or a gyroplane, maybe.
It's some sort of flying device.
Yes, it's a flying machine. Anyway, and there is Bran Bronzebeard.
Mm-hmm. Who is why we're here.
Yes.
Because he has quests, obviously.
He told us to meet up with him inside of the... What is this place called?
The Halls of Stone?
No, this specific area is called the Hall of the Great Father, I think.
Hall of the High Father.
High Father, thank you. Most likely referring to that one boss that we just talked about in Ulduar. The big guy.
Who?
Or is it talking about the Titan?
I was thinking it's talking about the High Father of the Pantheon, Aman'Thul.
Ah, well, I just figured because there's that big, huge open spot there, it's perfect for... What's his face?
Kolagorn?
We were just... Calagorn to, just stick his hands over there and, hey, look at me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kolagorn is stuck to his position. And when you kill him, he turns into a bridge. So... as you might notice, Bran is moving a lot faster than you might have been accustomed to him.
Yes. Originally, he used to walk very slowly while the players cleared the way. However, and I forget which patch it was, he's been getting in shape and feels a lot more comfortable about moving faster.
So that explains him running around now. And continues on towards...
He just keeps on going while we're fighting.
And then he comes back, oh, you guys were killing things, my bad. And we have arrived at the computers.
Yes. The 3 AIs of the Tribunal of Ages.
The main piece of lore of this whole place.
So, unfortunately, due to my terribleness and forgetting that the sound wasn't on, you miss a little bit of lore here in the video, but I quickly realized my mistake and rectify it.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure that we can embed the audio of said computer
event.
Yeah, we can pull that and plug it in, and here's the audio. There it goes. Okay, so the tribunal is starting. And the Tribunal is an interesting fight because there is no actual boss.
Nope.
You simply must survive for about 5 minutes while Bran is hacking in to the computer to understand what's going on.
Because he has lead hacking skills.
Did you mention the 3 computers?
I did, but I did not name them. They have specific names. The big, huge guy, I believe, is Kadrak.
Is that the big guy in the middle?
The big guy in the center, I believe.
Not sure. I thought that was Abindium.
No, that wasn't on the right.
Oh, okay, if you say so. And then Marnak?
I would say Marnak is the other one.
On the left?
The one who's shooting the lasers right now at the beginning of phase 1.
Okay. So, as you continue on, we're entering phase 2, where the second computer comes online, and we have various more ads to deal with. Like you said,
Yes.
you do not have to kill them all. I mean, it's advised that you would kill them. You just have to not let Braun die, and you have to not die yourself.
Yes, and the achievement for not letting him get hit at all
Is available.
which is also very good.
And
I think it's kind of strange that the computers aren't attacking him. Just saying.
he's too close to range. They're like hunters. They can't shoot him. He's too close.
They were gonna get rid of minimum range. That was rumored anyway.
Give them pistols.
They were gonna say getting rid of minimum range during the Cataclysm beta.
Oh.
And then they didn't get rid of it, which made me sad.
But we'll go ahead and mention some of the things, I guess, going on with the Tribunal, what it talks about. The Tribunal is where we learned about what's going on with the old gods and the cursed flesh.
Yes. The Tribunal of Ages covers, I would guess, all the history of Azeroth, not just pertaining to old gods and stuff, but it's a vast library.
Oh, yeah. And it's the... Oh, well, hold on. As we start Phase 3, the big laser, as you can see, comes
the sanitation laser. And Bran Bronzebeard, quote, and I say, quote, can't talk, says nobody will get sanitized as long as I have anything to do about it. One of my favorite lines, because obviously dwarves like to be dirty.
Now, the three computers that we mentioned, Kandrak, Marnak, and Abednium, are actually references to biblical characters.
Ooh, which ones do you have to know?
That is Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, all from the Book of Daniel.
I have no idea what that is.
Read the Book of Daniel in the Bible,
Okay.
and you'll know what the references is.
I haven't read the Bible in years.
Well, anyway, Bran came here to know how the dwarves came to be, and that's where it's all started, because they're like, oh yeah, the Earthen. He's like, yeah, I know about the Earthen and stuff. And then then the computers talk about Azeroth being infected, and that's where they talk about that was the old gods, and they turned the Earthen into dwarves with the cursed flesh, and the Titans couldn't kill the old gods unless they destroyed all of Azeroth.
I remember this when we were talking about the old gods with Anne Stickney in the Lost episode.
The fabled Lost episode.
And at this point, the Tribunal of Ages has been defeated, quote unquote, and brings up those recording discs that many vanilla WoW players might recognize. The stone discs are like CDs, basically.
And the computer here is talking. You can go ahead and let that go down. Enjoy that audio.
Time to get some answers. Let's get this show on the road. Take a moment and relish this with me. Soon all will be revealed. Okay then. Let's do this. Now keep an eye out. I'll have this licked in 2 shakes of a...
Warning. Lifeform pattern not recognized. Archival processing terminated. Continued interference will result in targeted response.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. We might have a complication or two.
Security breach in progress. Analysis of historical archives transferred to lower priority queue. Countermeasures engaged.
Ah, you want to play hardball, eh? That's just my game. Couple more minutes and I'll...
Threat index threshold exceeded. Celestial Archive aborted. Security level heightened.
Heightened? What's the good news? So that was the problem. Now I'm making progress.
Critical threat index. Void analysis diverted. Initiating sanitization protocol.
Hang on. Nobody's gonna be sanitized as long as I have a say in it. Heh. The old magic fingers finally won through. Now let's get down to...
Alert. Security failsafes deactivated. Beginning memory purge and...
No!
This
Where did I...
designation.
Aha! This should do the trick.
System online. Lifeform pattern recognized. Welcome, Brandbronson. Query?
Query? What do you think I'm here for? Tea and biscuits? Spill the beans already. Tell me how the dwarves came to be. And start at the beginning.
Accessing prehistoric data. Retrieved. In the beginning, earthen were created to...
Right, I know the earthen were made from stone to shape the deep regions of the world. But what about the anomalies? Matrix non-stabilizing and whatnot.
Accessing. In the early stages of its development cycle, Azeroth suffered infection by parasitic, necrophotic symbiotes.
Necro one, speak bloody common, will ya?
Designation. Old Gods. Old Gods rendered all systems, including earthen, defenseless in order to facilitate assimilation. This matrix destabilization has been termed the Curse of Flesh. Effects of destabilization increased over time.
Old gods, huh? So they zap the earthen with this curse of flesh, and then what?
Accessing. Creators arrived to extirpate symbiotic infection. Assessment revealed that Old God infestation had grown malignant. Excising parasites would result in loss of host.
If they killed the old gods, Azeroth would have been destroyed.
Correct. Creators neutralized parasitic threat and contained it within the host. Forge of Wills and other systems were instituted to create new earthen. Safeguards were implemented, and protectors were appointed.
What protectors?
Designations Aesir and Vanir, or, in common nomenclature, Storm and Earth Giants. Sentinel Loken designated Supreme. Dragon aspects appointed to monitor evolution of Azeroth.
Aesir and Vanir. Okay, so the Forge of Will started making new earthen. But what happened to the old ones?
Additional background is relevant to your query. Following global combat between Aesir and Vanir...
Hold everything. The Aesir and the Vanir went to war? Why?
Unknown. Data suggests that impetus for global combat originated with Prime Designate Loken, who neutralized all remaining Aesir and Vanir, effecting termination of conflict. Prime Designate Loken then initiated stasis of several seed races, including Earthen, Giants, and Vrykul, at designated holding facilities.
This Loken sounds like a nasty character. Glad we don't have to worry about the likes of him anymore. So if I'm understanding you right, the original Earthen eventually woke up from this stasis, and by that time, the whatever had turned them into proper dwarves, or at least dwarf ancestors.
Essentially, that is correct.
Well, now, that's a lot to digest. I'm gonna need some time to take this in. Thank you.
Acknowledged, Brandbronson. Session terminated.
And that is the Tribunal of Ages.
Yes. Quick note: Bran Bronzebeard used to be called Bran Bronzen.
That's what the tribunal addresses him as, is Bran Bronson. It's not given why that is.
Well, originally that's how his name was, and then for whatever reason it got changed in a patch or something. We're off.
It could potentially be like his name with, the Titan runes, because Algalon calls him Bronson as well.
Ah.
Sorry. Anyway.
Yes. So, inside the Halls of Stone is the Forge of Wills.
Where we're headed now.
In the Forge of Wills, essentially, it is a forge where you can create things as long as you can will them to be. So think Green Lantern, basically. You can create anything you want as long as you will it.
Yeah. So that's what we gotta go and shut down, kinda, or at least take it over, make it what we want it to be.
Yes. Essentially, he's creating lots of iron dwarves and iron trogs, as well as slimes, but not on purpose for the slimes, obviously.
Yeah. I believe that has more to do with Bran taking over.
Yes.
It's like, oops, what does this button do? Click.
Slime.
Oh no, it's a slime!
Yes.
And that's what the achievement is involved with for that guy, is the slimes. You have to let the slimes fuse together, and then you kill the big oozes, and that's how you get the achievement here.
Well, we didn't have.
No, we didn't try for that because that's kind of pointless. But anyway, as you notice, Bronn was stealthed in front of the door.
He's a rogue.
He's a rogue, or he's a night elf, but I'm pretty sure he's not a night elf.
Yeah. Here is Senor. It's one of those really hard to pronounce names. Sojourner.
Sojourner.
Well, it's like Mjolnir. The J is not pronounced, I believe.
Sure. He's the
Sojourner, the Iron Shaper. Yes. He is in charge of the Forge of Wills, and he can only be fought, obviously, after the Tribunal of Ages.
Yes. So this is the only boss here that requires you to defeat something else to unlock it.
Yes, he is the final boss, even though it's not linear for the most part.
So, and he's already dead, but as you noticed, Iron Dwarf came out, Iron Trog, and then the oozes at the end.
Yes.
And so, that is the Halls of Stone.
Yes.
And there at the end, Bronn tells you that you are not done. Because, yay, you neutralized them, but there's other stuff being created, and you have to go stop it as well.
Which brings us to the next twin feature of the week. Twin feature of the week, part 2,